In the year 1400, in a small village nestled in the heart of Europe, lived a brave and handsome soldier named Noah. He was the love of Ava's life, and she was his everything. They were two souls intertwined, bound together by a love so deep, it defied all comprehension. One night, Ava had a dream that she would never forget. She dreamt of a crow crying over her house, its mournful caws echoing through the darkness. Ava woke up feeling uneasy, her heart heavy with foreboding. She shared her dream with Noah, but he dismissed her worries, assuring her that it was just a dream. Next morning, Ava's world shattered when Noah told her that he had to go to war the next day. She had a sinking feeling in her gut, a premonition of doom. That night, she had another vivid dream, one that left her shaken to the core. In her dream, she saw a vulture swooping down and killing a crow. The crow's cries echoed in her ears, a haunting lament for what was to come. Ava woke up in a cold sweat, her heart pounding in her chest. She knew that this was a warning, a sign that something terrible was about to happen. Terrified, Ava begged Noah not to go to war. She told him about her dream and pleaded with him to stay home with her. But Noah was determined to serve his country, even if it meant risking his own life. "I have to do this, Ava," he said gently, cupping her face in his hands. "It's my duty." Ava knew that he was right, but she couldn't help but feel that she was sending him to his death. She hugged him tightly, tears streaming down her cheeks.
"Promise me you'll come back to me,"
she whispered. Noah kissed her forehead. "I promise." But Ava's heart was heavy with dread. She knew that the war would be bloody and brutal, and she feared that Noah might not make it back to her. She spent the rest of the night praying for his safety, her heart aching with love and fear. In war, Noah fought with the ferocity of a lion, reclaiming lost territory inch by inch. After 9 long months, his dream finally came true. He received the joyous news that Ava had given birth to a healthy baby boy. Noah's heart pounded with excitement as he raced home to meet his family. He imagined cradling his son in his arms and gazing into Ava's sparkling eyes. The thought of reuniting with his loved ones filled him with a sense of pure bliss. But fate had a cruel twist in store. During the final battle of the war, Noah was ambushed by an enemy soldier. A sharp blade pierced his heart, sending him crashing to the ground. As his vision blurred and his lifeblood seeped away, Noah's thoughts turned to Ava and their son. He wished more than anything that he could see them one last time. Noah's eyes closed, and his world went dark. Even in the cold embrace of death, his love for Ava and his son burned like a beacon of light, illuminating the darkness and guiding them on their journey forward. His spirit soared above the battlefield, guided by the unwavering love of his family. Noah's heart sank as the angel of death appeared before him. He knew that his time was up, but he couldn't bear the thought of leaving his beloved wife and son behind. "Please," he begged the angel, "give me one more day to see them. I promise I'll go to heaven without complaint." The angel's face remained impassive. "I cannot do that, Noah. Your time on earth has come to an end." Noah's eyes welled up with tears. "But my wife and son need me." "They can't live without me," the angel sighed. "I understand your pain, Noah, but all souls must eventually pass on to the afterlife." Just when Noah thought all hope was lost, the other angels stepped forward. They had been moved by Noah's deep love for his family. "Please, Lord," they pleaded, "grant Noah one more day. We beg you." God looked down at Noah and saw the sincerity in his eyes. He knew that Noah was a good man, and he was touched by his devotion to his family. "Very well," God said, "I will grant Noah one more day, but on one condition. He must spend 100 years in hell in exchange." Noah didn't hesitate. "I agree," he said. "Anything to see my wife and son one last time." Noah's heart swelled with gratitude as God granted him his wish. He closed his eyes and felt himself being transported back to earth. When he opened his eyes, he was back in his own bed with Ava and his son sleeping soundly next to him. Noah gently stroked his son's hair, tears of joy streaming down his face. He had been given a second chance at life, and he vowed to cherish every moment with his loved ones. At the end of the day, when the angel of death descended to take Noah away, Ava's heart shattered into a million pieces. She couldn't bear the thought of losing her beloved husband, the father of her child. In a desperate act of love, she grabbed a knife and held it to her throat.
"If you take Noah, I will take my own life,"
she cried. The angel of death was stunned. He had never seen such a display of devotion. He sensed the depth of Ava's love for Noah, a love that transcended all boundaries. Moved by Ava's sacrifice, the angel returned to heaven to plead with God for mercy. He told God the story of Noah and Ava's love and how Ava was willing to give up her own life to be with her husband. God listened patiently, and when the angel was finished, he smiled.
"Their love has passed the test," he said. "They have proven that they are worthy of a second chance."
With God's blessing, the angel returned to earth and gave Noah and Ava the gift of life. Noah and Ava were overjoyed to be reunited. They embraced each other tightly, tears of joy streaming down their faces. They raised their son together and lived happily ever after. Their love story became a legend, a testament to the power of true devotion. Even in the face of death, their love for each other never wavered. It was a love that was pure, selfless, and eternal.